Hi. Hi.
3, 2, 1.
Hello.
Welcome back to
Welcome back to
Ep4 Therapy.
at Anley Station.
Woo!
So this is part 2 of whatever we were filming 30 minutes ago. Part 1 we were talking about how we let people disrespect us. So part 2, in this episode we want to talk about how to figure out how friends or your boyfriend, girlfriends are disrespecting you.
Yeah.
And how to deal with that. And for the video viewers, as you can see, we are applying face mask, so it's gonna be quite a
Yeah. Quite a view.
quite a view.
But this is because we can't stop talking
Yeah.
if we don't
can't-
set a time limit.
Yeah, we have to set a time limit, and the time limit for the face masks we are applying is like about 10
10
minutes.
minutes. So we're gonna talk about it in
So
10 minutes.
we're gonna talk about it in the film.
So we're
in
gonna
10
get
minutes.
into it.
We're gonna get into it right now. So in the first episode, we need to talk about what we did in the first episode. In
Yeah.
the first episode, I talked about I am as in Yuki. Yuki talked about how I was struggling with a relationship with my best friend, and like how she changed as a human, and she didn't respect my humanity, and she was angry at me
She was out
for
of
her own
control.
problems, and I accepted that because I didn't know about what was going on in her personal life, even though I was her best friend, and I didn't know about it. So I just thought I wasn't a good friend, and I let that happen to me. But that was kind of what I talked about in
Yeah.
the first episode. What did you talk about? You talked about your ex?
Yeah, I talk about my ex. 2 years relationship, and he went up and down,
Up and down.
and I respected him, and I respect his uniqueness. But at the end, he didn't. But I wanted to believe that he respected me. So that kind of leads to the action of friends with benefit,
Yeah.
and I finally cut him off.
Yeah, you did.
So that's basically what I talked about on the last episode. And to me, I'm in another relationship right now, and I feel so respected right now,
Yeah.
because he is the same age as me, but he always make a plan to go on a date,
Yeah.
and he always reserved to,
He does things
for me.
for you. Yeah.
And he didn't show how much he loves me,
Yeah.
and I think that's like a standard. That's a bare minimum for that's a bare minimum for the relationship. But I was accepting the fact that
Yeah.
he didn't on a day because of lack of money,
Yeah.
and he didn't make a time for me because he had to do the artistic things.
Yeah.
But my boyfriend is a university student, and he always busy.
He
But
goes out his way to show you
yeah, he always
how he loves you.
come collect me from the work, and he wants to meet me even 5 minutes, and that really showed me how respect he is to me.
Yeah.
So at that time I didn't know that I was disrespected. But when you feel something in your heart that this isn't right, you have to follow that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be difficult, it's gonna take time, but after you did that, I think you'll find a person that you always wanted to be with.
Yeah, but I think the hard part is that you don't wanna realize that your partner or friend is treating you isn't right.
But you can't decide that kind of thing with emotions.
Yeah, that's true.
When my ex treated me like a weird friend of benefit, that's like time that I realized that, oh, he's not loving me anymore. And I wanted to be with him, but I can be happy if I continue to be with him.
Yeah.
So you have to push your emotion aside.
In the back, yeah, aside.
And then let your boundary win. I think that's the most important thing that you can do to go out of the relationship.
How to break up with your
How
to break up with your boyfriend. So what we want to talk about is how to realize that you're not being respected, and how to cut off or just deal with the person that's toxic in your life, okay? And we're gonna talk about it in just a few more minutes because we need to take these face masks off. Nah, it's different with like relationships and like platonic relationships, like friends and boyfriend girlfriends, because friendship, it's more than just like having I don't want to be disrespectful to you, but it's like if you're friends, it's more than just like having sex, doing like boyfriend girlfriend things. It's like how to know about each other, how to treat each other and everything, right? It's like family almost. You have to realize that when you're with your friends and like you're talking with them or whatever it is, and some things doesn't add up, or it's just like when you talk to them you feel kind of lonely. When you start feeling those kind of emotions, you need to realize that they're not being enough for you, like they're not treating you as you would treat them, and that's why you're feeling lonely. That's why you're feeling hurtful when, like, even though you're not alone and you're talking to them all the time, you still feel alone. Especially if you know the person for a long time and their actions and whatever isn't adding up to what you know about them, and the way they're talking, the way they're communicating their feelings, it doesn't make sense, then you need to confront them, or you just need to realize that you're growing up. I think that's what I want to say. How is it with relationships? Okay. You tell me.
So when you love someone, it's so hard to let go.
Yeah.
But once you let go, like, you kind of notice that you don't feel that much sadness.
Okay.
So if you are in a like toxic relationship and you know you have to let him go or let her go, then just, I think in the time of relationship, you gotta do it what you feel.
You gotta do what you feel.
But another option is you can love them until your feelings gone.
Okay. But it's gonna drain you then. No?
So you can like be broken. And you can be hurt. And you might have get some trauma from that experience. But if you can let him or her go, there's no way that you can get rid of them now. So just love them until that
you can't anymore.
You can't anymore.
You physically can't anymore.
Physically. And you can't meet him or you can respect him.
But for like our experiences, it was more like they didn't not to like say that we're awesome people, but like we felt like we weren't respected as we should.
We tried to be there for them as much as we could, and we tried to love them as much as we could.
but it didn't adapt to their expectations or what they wanted.
Like we didn't build a same. Like
didn't what?
Our love language is same. Like we can talk
is.
about it and we can dance, and that's kind of energetic things.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like so logic people.
Yeah.
So, I'll be happy if you say I love you 100 times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But he won't be happy. He will be like, oh, I heard that. You annoying. And that's okay, because it's a different type of people.
Yeah.
And I think that was the reason that we couldn't work it out.
Yeah. Like, I guess like in 5 or 10 years time, we'll look back at this time and think that we were young and like everything. But like, it's hard when you love somebody and you think of them as family, but they don't feel the same. And like for them it's not that deep, and they're just a friend to you or just a girlfriend to you, and they're going through a tough time, so they just wanna put the stress on you, you know?
Like, for the conclusion, if they disrespected you, or you feel kind of disrespected,
even if you feel slightly disrespected. Option one is
run away. Just go far away.
Go far away. You need to put yourself as priority one.
Yes. And number two, if you can do number one, then do it until you feel fine.
What?
Continue to be hurting until you be like, okay, I'm done. I'm done hurt.
That's us, ne?
I'm done letting you hurt.
Just be disrespected and feel hurt as long as you physically can, and then realize I can't do this anymore, and then you need to confront it. That's option 2.
But like, there's a common things in both options. You have to set the boundary.
You do. It's just when
if they do this, I'm gonna be gone.
Yeah. Like setting boundaries is so important for even if you're just a high school student or university student or you're 30 years old, you need to set boundaries and like know what you can handle and what you can't handle.
And like option zero is to prevent that. Prevent that people disrespect you. You have to always be like not too kind, but like not too much, but you know. You know, right?
Yeah, I know.
But like, if they respect you, you respect them back. That's how the relationship goes. And if it's a long-term relationship, it will be a difficult thing to do. But if you do that, at least you can be a like bitch.
To conclude,
second time,
part 2 is you need to set boundaries first of all, and when you realize that your boundaries are being crossed, you need to confront them, or you need to deal with your emotions, and realize that you're being disrespectful. Try to analyze the situation, try to get through it, talk to a different person, but ultimately do not let the person keep on disrespecting you, because that is the worst thing you can do to yourself. Ne? Okay?
You get me?
You get us? You need to know when you're being disrespectful. I can never pronounce this word. You need to know when you're being disrespectful, and you need to prevent it.
Okay, if you get me, then it's gonna be end of this episode.
The end. And I need to take these fucking sunglasses off and this face mask off.
So, 3, 2, 1, go.
Bye.
3, 2, 1.
Done. Goodbye. Good night.
Take this fucking mask off.
Take care of yourself. Take care of your friends, your family, and we'll talk to you soon. And also, go look at our YouTube. See. フェイスマスクつけた自分の見てって言うのも嫌やけど。Go take a look at our YouTube. See the video versions of us talking. Send them to your friends, to your family.
Support us, please.
Support us, please. And we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.